Good afternoon, Grizzlies fans. Welcome to nice sunny day, huh?
Very nice sunny day.
Nice,
Yeah.
excellent. Your 1-1 Goffstown Grizzlies hosting the 1-0 John Stark Generals. What are your thoughts, Joe?
Good question. It seems like whenever we play John Stark, it's a flip of the coin, boy. You know, where we either show up or we don't.
You expect to get punched in the mouth early and often.
Yes, John Stark's always been a very aggressive team, not afraid to use the body at all. And if you deflect off that and that scares you, it's not going to be a good game for you.
Yep. Nope. I want to say 2 years ago we went out there down on the hillside and lost the game in overtime. Rainy, dreary day, a game we should have had, but I think the physicality got to us last year. Back and forth over here kind of deal. And I think did we come out on top on that one?
We came out on top on that one, but it was
a hard-fought battle throughout.
Yeah. The whole game was it was up and down. I think we were up quite a bit, but they made a strong comeback.
Yep. Key to this game, like every game, start strong, keep the foot on the gas pedal, and take it to them.
Yeah.
So A. McCarthy at the dot, Griffin Cook on the far side, Caleb Gorton, LSM near side. Here we go.
A little windy out today, as you can tell. Let's hope that doesn't affect the game.
All right, Andrew taking that, winning the draw. Getting the touch. Hard to see that top side of the restraining line.
Right.
Wonder if both our referees today have their clocks working.
we won't mention that.
Inside joke. All right. Try and cover that mic here. Nick Mason with that ball driving on the right-hand side. Gets tripped up.
Gets the flag.
Does get the flag.
All right. Take that early. Now the key is to do something with it.
That's right. Man up unit coming up. Julian coming off. Austin Taylor coming in.
I think that's a good switch for this.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
Austin's got the size, the body. He drives to that net. And we've seen him making that little curl around the crease, getting wider and wider.
He's got
scored a goal in the first game.
The height and the strength to come over with the high crank shot. That's a great shot for him. I've told him to use it for years, and this is the first year I think he's starting to use it. So
that's right.
You're welcome, Austin.
There you go. Your royalties are in the mail.
Exactly.
All right, Goffstown working that ball around, trying to get John Stark out of position. We noticed that
Take that.
Yep. Oh,
right there.
Just like Coach Joe says, Andrew takes that crank shot down low.
Nice shot.
1-0 Goffstown.
That's if they're going to leave you that open, no man on you.
Right.
And you're looking at all you're looking at is the goalie. You got to take that shot.
Take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the defense got kind of lax in that one. They weren't rotating around. Goffstown, good ball movement to start on the far side, working around.
Yep.
Everybody got a touch. Andrew putting it away.
Let's hope that's let's keep the gas pedal on. And
that's right. Well, yeah, the team of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. This is Dr. Jekyll right here. We don't want to see Mr. Hyde.
Exactly.
Andrew McCarthy still at the dot. 45 seconds in, 1-0 Grizzlies. Procedure on John Stark. Andrew with win number 2.
Yep.
Andrew coming off. Nick Mason coming on for Caleb.
We've got Matty Fleming out there as well.
Speedy McGee coming in. Nick Mason with the shot just wide.
And see, that'll be key to the game too, Kev. I guess this last game we just played, we were missing a lot of those secondary grabs because nobody would be behind the net on some of those shots. They wouldn't make the effort anyways.
We call that a premature shot, right? Shooting before we hit anybody behind there.
Exactly.
Trying to come up with some new lingo. We're going to test a lot of stuff out today. All right, ball down. Austin Taylor fighting for the GB. Gets it.
Yeah.
Gets it in the alley. No need to get the touch. No loss of possession. We were corrected on that by the McCarthy boys.
Exactly.
Though we saw something entirely different.
We're up in the crow's nest, remember?
That's right. Shifty with that ball. Tried to do something. Gets it over to Nick as nothing was there. Nick trying to cut through. Quickly guarded by an LSM.
Nice switch.
Goes left. Bounce under the crossbar. Matty Fleming with that ball. Waited forever.
Shot, yeah. Quick shot by Matty. Good shot, too. Nobody was on him.
Nope. Everybody was looking in the sun for the ball. Nick Mason's going to take it in here on the near side. All right, Nick with that ball trying to set something up. Calls for Griff to do something. Nothing there. Nice little spin move.
Definitely with that that wet sort of, I don't want to call it marshy ground, the bounce shots could be key here.
Exactly.
Good deflection.
Well, we've seen low work so far. All right, Griffin Cook with that ball topside driving. He's going to crank that one up, and just like that.
Right in. Nice. And again, a nice low shot. Do what works. So at
good ball movement. 9:44. Grizzlies 2, Generals 0.
Now, who do the Generals have a win against? Do we know?
Oyster River. They beat them first day of the season 12-4.
Okay.
Seems to be Oyster River seemed to be the whipping boy for a lot. I think they were on St. Thomas's docket when St. Thomas had one of their wins.
Do we play Oyster River this year?
I don't believe so.
I guess we can call them the whipping boys then.
Yep. That's right. No, we get the cream of the crop this year.
We'll take what's given to us.
That's right. You got to play what's on the schedule.
Yeah.
All right, Goffstown coming up with another face-off victory, getting that ball in. Donovan with it at X, tries to get it to Nick.
You know, great move right there by Maddie. Saw the ball, saw the drop, hustled to it. Good scoop.
Yep.
Pull it back out.
So exactly, saw nothing there, pulled it out, gets it to Shifty. Looking to dodge, roll around. Oop. Draws the second defender, gets it over to Speedy McGee. Maddie takes the shot just wide. Connor gives chase.
Connor sitting out back like he should be, knowing that not him directly, but somebody being out back keeps that ball alive for us.
Just like that, Goffstown maintaining possession. I like it so far. The field tilted right to left as Goffstown's kept it in that end. Nick Mason with another one.
Yep.
Right off the inbound. Goffstown 3, John Stark nothing.
That's a quick, fast 3, and like I said, you know, you never want to run a score up, but I'd just like Goffstown to keep the foot on the gas. You know, stranger things have happened against John Stark where we've been up and they've come right back.
Right. Well, I jokingly said Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and this is Dr. Jekyll. We execute well. We pass the ball. Defense is talking, which they were doing last game. Ball movement like we see here. Picking up the ground ball. Smart play where you're behind the net. You know, if everybody who's out there knows when the shot's on net, they can tell if it's going to be on goal or if it's going wide. If you're behind the net, bang, you're maintaining possession. The Mr. Hyde parts where we shoot early, we try and cut through 4 or 5 defenders, take on the whole team. We don't dish it out. Communication stops on the defensive side. So if we can limit Mr. Hyde.
Exactly. And that does bring up a good point. You know, we when we do that, you know, that drive down the middle, and you've got 3 or 4 guys on you. When it does end up in a goal, you know, you say, oh, you know, it almost seems like he knew what he was doing, that whatever boy that did it. But when you act, in all actuality, you know, when you've got 3 or 4 guys that are bouncing off of you, that means that there's 3 open white jerseys out there waiting.
You only got to find one of them.
Waiting for a pass. So.
Just got to find one of them. So John Stark not liking what they're seeing in the first 3 minutes, calling a quick timeout.
And rightfully so. They needed to sort of regroup.
Try and adjust. We got Cooper Chabra here, LSM on the near side, getting some early action. That was the nickname we forgot. We were calling him Scooper, but it's Cooper Chabra.
Cooper Chabra.
So we're going to say it a lot today to make up for Friday. So Cooper Chabra on the near side. Andrew taking the face off, winning it to himself. Oh, now winning it to himself. And that's the longest the ball has been on the Goffstown side of the field thus far. And we'll keep it that way. Andrew going, drives left.
Oh,
just like
makes
that.
the shot.
Unassisted goal.
Nice. Nice shot again on the ground. Yep. Nice ground shot.
Hard fight on that. Cooper was there to help, but Andrew scooping that ball, then going mid-coast to coast. Right, puts the ball on the left side. Bang, just like that. 4-0 Goffstown.
Take it.
All right, Alex McCarthy now at the draw. Cooper Chabra on their side. Far side, we've got Eric Lacerte.
What do you think? Think they'll go defensive here at some point on the face-offs?
I would think so. I mean, the last 2 teams we've played started defensive with 2 poles on the face-offs against us. But again, you got some of the best Fogos in the state.
Yep.
Yeah, scrum here at midfield. Who's going to come up with that? There you go.
Counts as another one.
Yep. Lacerte coming up with that. Gets that ball, makes a good pass to the Generals. And John Stark trying to get an offense mounted.
Rogue pass.
Yeah, Fitzy giving chase. John Stark driving, gets through 2-3 defenders. Quick dish off, nothing there. Cooper Charbor trying to help him.
Zach Provost coming up.
Yeah. Just got to watch out. Zach has to stay away from the white lines. Watch, get over that one. There you go.
Over the head.
Yep, drops the ball. Should be a push from behind.
Yep.
All right, Goffstown's going to maintain possession. I gave Grizzlies hosted a clothing drive this past weekend. And I saw Mr. Provost there. I had to give him a hard time about his trip over the restraining line with nobody around. Got to watch out for those raised painted lines. Exactly. They'll get you every time. All right, back to the action. Shifty with the ball at X behind the net, getting over to Connor Donovan near side. Back over to Nick Mason. Just trying to work that ball around, find the seam where they can go. Nick easily getting past that long pole defender for the second time.
Looks like John Stark is coming out in their aggressive stage now.
Yep.
And that was one of those classics, that I think, Nick had a couple guys pull out on him. Goffstown players should be aware and be awake for that, those passes where as he's coming in, he's going to drop it off to somebody.
Yep. All right, Goffstown losing possession. Start getting that ball. Coming forward, Lajeunesse giving chase.
All alone.
Ooh, Creature coming up with that one.
Nice save.
Picking the pocket right there.
Very nice save. Defense for Goffstown's got to make sure they're getting back. You can't just keep swinging at the ball or the stick.
No, John Stark made 2 quick passes, and then just like that, they were on the outside of Grady's crease. Provost drawing the penalty. Let's get the touch, and let's see what we can do. Griffin Cook with that ball, gets it over to Austin Taylor. Takes a vicious hit inside.
Takes a side hit. That had to hurt. So it looks like John Stark's going to be going man down here. We got our man crew coming in.
We got 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Man up squad getting their second look of action today.
I think obviously John Stark's going to have to go more aggressive, more body than what they have been.
Griffin Cook over to Shifty with the low.
Nice look, nice look. Try to wrap it around the D. Hide that shot from the goalie. That was definitely a good look.
Austin Taylor with the inbound, gets that to Griffin Cook up top. Griffin fires, nice save by the keeper.
Shifty with a nice catch.
Yeah, Shifty with the 1 bounce rebound over to Jonovan, back to Shifty. Skip past the Griff over to Nick. Oh, nice save by the keeper. Nice save by the keeper. That was a nice skip pass by Eric over to Griffin on the far side.
He knows the goalie knows that some of these are coming
Goffstown
coming low.
Yeah, Goffstown locks down good. Caleb there coming up with that errant pass from the keeper.
Nice backhander.
Backhand pass to Shifty. He's going to get that in the box here. Yep. Gets the touch. Gets it over to Nick at the top. Looking. Nothing there. Goes to his left.
Yeah, pull it out. Set something up. Right now, Goffstown sort of waiting for a shot. Let's get the ball moving.
Patience, gets that over to Griff. Griff cranks it. And just
nice
like
ball.
that one right there predicated on Nick pulling it out.
Yep.
He wanted to take it lefty, but there's nothing there. Pulls it out.
That's the thing. If you pull it out, you take it for a second, you slow it down, you catch their defense off guard because they're looking at you saying, okay, they're setting up for something.
Yep.
And in that instance right there, Griffin had the open shots.
Yep. Johnny Shorts taking the face off here. Johnny Irwin getting his first looks of the season.
So the penalty was waived.
Penalty was waived.
Goal was good.
And like that, 5:20 left in the first. Goffstown 5, General 0. Griff Cook on the far side. Cooper Chabra on the near side. Johnny Shorts taking the draw. Wins it to himself. Kimball Union bound next year, right?
Yep.
Is he reclassifying or is he going to stay?
I think he's staying. He'll stay 11th grade. That's my understanding.
Griff with that ball going. Dishes that off to Austin. Oh, Austin takes a shot to the other side.
Yeah. He's going to need some
Yeah.
just a little bit of ice. Oh, go.
What they call a homegrown adjustment.
Exactly.
Get hit on the right, and then we'll hit you on the left, and you're back to square.
Those ribs are going to be a little sore tonight.
Oh, it's okay. All right, John Stark trying to get transition mounted. Mark Lajeunesse jumping that, coming up with the GB.
John Stark not making that, getting that over the center line pass.
No.
They're making it, but they're not connecting with it.
Short Short's coming up with that ball. A little razzle-dazzle to get around that one. All right, gets that ball to Griff. Going to slow it down. I'm sorry, that's Austin Taylor, right? That's not Griff.
Austin, no, is that Griff behind? Yeah, Griffin's got the ball.
Oh, it is Griff. Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't have.
I don't have my eyes on
He also doesn't have his white pants on. Quick, nice cut
That's
right
what
there
it is.
by Shifty.
Yep.
Very nice cut.
Nope.
Good look by Griffin. Just a hair over the.
Yeah, John
hair over the
Stark
head.
defense lulled into false insecurity. Griff finds Shifty cutting. Nothing there. Griff with a couple
nice
of dodges
save.
there.
Very nice save. Give credit where credit is due. That was a nice
It was.
bounce save by the John Stark goalie.
Nope, Griff had plenty of time. Credit one to the keep. Nick on the inbound puts a quick step past the defender, draws one,
A lot of high
draws
hits
a
on
second.
those.
Yep.
See, right, that's one of those shots right there. Yep.
Yeah, keeper beats him to it.
You know, you can watch. You saw 3 Goffstown players staring at Nick as he's coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Can't
Well,
have it.
Can watch the game after. Adam plays this plenty of times. You can hear our voices whenever. YouTube it if you want. But get behind the net.
Yeah. Yeah, John Stark having their troubles
Having
today.
some issues. Well, we lost some talent last year, right, through graduation.
Lost a big player, I believe.
Yep.
Big important player, and they had a big role for their scoring.
Well, I remember a couple of times, Parker McQuarrie, he would just, literally, was he 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah.
Playing good defense on him, and they'd just shoot right over him. Or he would shoot right over them.
Yeah.
All right, Goffstown moving that ball around. Matty Fleming gets that ball on the air side over to Nick. Not having it. Being defended by the pole. Ooh, tries to cut that into Shifty on the near side crease. Tipped by the Generals out of bounds. Goffstown's going to regain.
Nope, off Goffstown stick.
I thought that was off that pole.
Goffstown's pleading the case, but
Nope.
the ref didn't see it that way.
We'll review it at halftime. All right. John Stark in transition, trying to get upfield.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you did the quick count myself.
I was like, why is he coming off?
All right, John Stark trying to get an offense mounted. Longest they've had it so far in our restraining box.
Yep.
Moving that ball around, trying to catch Goffstown D out of position. Good talking right now. I can't hear it with the wind, but they're talking. You got Cooper Chauber out there with Fitzy, Mark.
This should be their
Provo.
shooter right here. Sorry to cut you off. This should.
That's Caden Easter.
Yeah.
At number 66. Yeah, nice tip by Creature. John Stark going to invert that from behind.
I'm assuming he's a strong left-hander, so the Goffstown should be pushing him to the right.
Got our short stick defensive specialist on him, Alex McCarthy. He's going to push him to the left. Draws the second, nothing there.
See, that's the one
Sneaks
where
that one past Grady.
See, in that instance right there, I know he's shooting. So defense, one defense guy should have just stepped
Slid
up,
right
met him
up.
right in the middle. So
Take an early slide on those.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's where you want to stop. You know, you want to shut down their shooter.
Never want to disparage another team, but I think the talent they have this year isn't at the levels they've had of previous years.
Yeah.
So if you can shut down the one or two and
Yep.
You said be early on that slide. You got Andrew taking the draw now, Griff on the far side, Caleb here on the near side. 5-1 Goffstown, minute 50 to go in the first. Oop, trip on the face-off.
Oh, he didn't even call it. That was weird.
I mean, he had his stick in between Andrew's ankles.
Yep.
Griff trying the wrap check, nothing there. Fitz picking him up. John Stark getting their touch, working that ball up top. And apologize, I didn't grab a roster for John Stark this afternoon. So
It seemed like it was vacant for.
yeah, I believe 66 is Caden Easter who scored the goal. I think number 1 is Aiden Mosier. Outside of that, we're just gonna call him what we call him.
Yeah.
Kermit's got the ball coming in. Gets that over to Mosier.
Got Caleb Gorton on number 66. So
Yeah, smart move there.
Oh, Austin with a nice grab as the ball comes over on a errant pass.
Yep. Oh, lowers the shoulder. And
Now, in some games, so we've been called, right? There's supposed to be no bull dodging.
yeah, that's we were instructed that in indoor that they were going to do away with that.
Yeah, doing away with that in the outdoor as
And,
well.
and typically when you lower your shoulder like that, they'll call it regardless.
Yeah.
But no, that was good. It would have been nice if he could have finished on that. He tried. It's just off angle. Austin taking another shot. Austin,
He's getting the
like a bull in a china shop today.
yeah, he's getting the shots.
Yep. Well, he
Nick
took-
out there, great defense by Nick right now.
Yep. Good ride right now going on. Goffstown trying to keep possession. They got it.
Oh,
Julian tiptoes the
dropping it
line. Drops the line. Who's there? Austin Taylor.
Julian's coming up with that.
Yeah. Julian with the GB.
Run, Julian, run!
Got 15 seconds left. Griff with that ball up top. He's got it left. He's got a fire.
Nice with the bounce shot.
Just like that. 8.9. Griff comes up. That was heck of a play down there in the corner between Nick, Austin Taylor, and Julian. Fighting for that. Fighting for it.
Yep. And that's the old adage where you can't run faster than the ball. So
Right.
Julian makes the pass to Griffin Cook, who's further out on the top, and just beat the defense back to the net.
And I hate using this analogy, I'm going to stick with it. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yep.
The Dr. Jekyll is us scoring with 8 seconds left in a quarter. Mr. Hyde last game was us giving up the goal, right?
Exactly.
We like Dr. Jekyll. Andrew winning it to himself. Gets a quick dish to Shifty. Shifty over to, Julian right on the crease. That would have been a backbreaker right there.
It would have been.
That would have
for
made
sure.
that 7-1 at the end of the quarter. But you know what? That was some great ball movement in the quarter. Well played quarter. Second quarter going to begin here in a few minutes. All right, second quarter action about to begin here. Grizzlies with an impressive first quarter.
Yeah, 6-1.
Any thoughts on that, Joe?
You know what? Grizzlies came out with their foot on the gas pedal and didn't take it off. They played. They had good passing, good ball movement, and shot the ball when it was a good time to shoot.
He took all the words out of my mouth, so well said.
Thank you.
Well said. Goffstown going to be going left to right in the home whites. Andrew McCarthy on the dot. Maddie, Speedy Gonzalez, Fleming on the near side, Caleb Gorton on the far side. See if John Stark made any adjustments, but like you, it's nice. We still got a full tank of gas. Let's keep that foot on the pedal. Andrew winning that draw, gets that over to Shifty. Quick pass to Austin. Oh.
That would have been a great one right there.
Yeah, just a little too low for Austin to come up with.
Yep.
Yeah, a little higher. I think Austin's burying that one. If not, he's driving through the keeper. Austin with the wrap check. Nothing there. Maddie Fleming now picking up the ball.
See, this is their number 66. I think this is going to be their go-to for the game right here. Bring the ball up, take the shots.
Yep. And you know, like you said, you know he wants to go left. He's not even pretending to go right.
Yeah.
Just draw him right as much as you can. Caleb on 77 right now on the ball. Provost closing out on that pass. Skip pass not having. Ball's on the ground. Fitz giving chase. Yep. Does the fake to X, not having it.
Yep.
Fitzy too smart to bite on that. Lajeunesse forces the pass up to the top of the box. John Stark can't come up with it.
Andrew
Just
with
like
the nice
that,
scoop.
Andrew with the scoop. Ooh, that's kind of a trip up there.
Yeah.
Should have been some sort of loose push.
Ooh, nice tip.
Caleb
Nice
with
tip
the
by Caleb.
Yep, keeping that. Oh, but we call that a loose push on White.
Yeah.
I think Andrew thought here on the sideline he was getting the call, so didn't try and get the ball upfield.
I think so too. I think he tried to give it a kind of a flip pass up to whoever was, but
I think in the back of his mind he thought there was something being called.
yeah.
All right, John Stark with that ball here near side, working it around.
Just so you know, it was in the back of my
Oh,
mind.
that was in the back of mine too. I mean, Andrew's a smart player. Otherwise, that ball's going from over his back into the forecourt.
Let's see if they get the slide out of this here.
No, going left, bounces off Caleb, forces him right, high bounce shot. Not having it.
So
I think that ball bounced about 40 feet over Creature's head.
Yeah. Caleb pushing him right and Nick doing the right thing coming up on his left side. So when he turned around, he had nothing really but a...
Yep. So we talked about last quarter. Right, force him right, early slide.
See if they get something out of their 77.
Yeah, Matty Fleming on that ball, forces the pass. They skip that across. 12 with it, but not taking anything. He had plenty of real estate.
They're going back here again. See if they...
So, you want to probably slough off a 12 knowing he's not a shooter.
Yeah.
So whoever's guarding him can slide. He's trying to cut, nothing there. Good D by Fitz and Mark. Yep, Fitz forcing that down. Oh, Caden Easter coming up with that. Closed out by Caleb Gorton.
Nice job, Fitzy.
Yeah. Fitzy coming up with that GB as John Stark can't grab the handle. Gets that in for the touch. Shifty giving chase. Grab it. Bouncy, bouncy, where it goes.
Nice aggressive play.
There you go.
Shifty
Picks
grabbing
that up on
ball.
the third bounce.
Yep. He planned it that way.
Yep. It's like a Super Ball, right? You don't want to get on that second bounce. It goes anywhere.
Exactly.
Coming from X, gets it. Tried to make the pass to Jonovan. I think gets stuck in his stick.
No, I think you got a back check.
Oh, you got a back check?
Yeah.
All right, Nick with that ball in the far alley. Griff coming in near side. No one picking him up. Now they do. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
You gave it away.
I did. That was secret number 7. Nick fires. Oh.
Jonovan in the back.
Yep.
Nice play.
Connor's going to be there for the restart.
With Julian coming back on for Eric. Shifty. Shifty needing a break.
Yep, Shifty getting it. Good rotation of 4 attackmen, right? You got Shifty, Connor, Julian, and Austin Taylor all getting their licks in. Nice fire by Nick. Austin's going to be near that ball. Going to be a Goffstown restart.
So left hand for Nick. Here we go.
Yeah, coming around from X, gets that to Connor Donovan just like that.
You know, in Austin, he's got that pass as well. He's always had a nice pass right where he needs it to be. Jonovan with that quick grab and shoot. Good combination right there. I think they should utilize that a little bit more.
Well, that was good ball movement again.
Yep.
Just like that, 8.5 to go in the half. Goffstown 7, John Stark Generals 1.
We got the scooper out there.
Yeah, Cooper Chabra on the far side. Chabra. Griffin Cook on the near side. And somebody in white taking the draw.
It's a McCarthy again.
Hey, McCarthy. Winning it to himself.
Nope.
Oh,
with the push.
Got the push. That's going to be a win to himself.
That's a win. We'll take it. Call that a win in my book.
Cooper Charber out there for the looks. Comes back in. Nick going to get the slow saunter back onto the field. Griff just driving through 1, 2. Dishes that off. Right in front's Connor Donovan.
Yeah. Nice play. Really nice play. Nick's going in slow. That drew out their defender because they're trying to keep an eye on him.
Well, and Griff seeing that they weren't actually coming out to him. They were walking out to him. And Griff seeing that drives out there. Yep. Connor, I can't even. Connor Donovan left all alone. I don't know what's that. The 6 meter. Dave, you're the aficionado of this. Is that the 6 meter, 8 meter arc? All alone. I think he put like 4 different moves on the goalie. Goalie just fell down. And just like that, it's 8-1 Goffstown. McCarthy winning that draw again.
Got to get it in the bucket there, kid.
All right. Yep. All right, gets that over to Griff.
Nice pick right there by the Chabra.
The Koopa Chabra. Not the kind of animal you want in your house.
Exactly.
Don't feed him after midnight.
He is an
What
animal.
his parents say. Oh, nice pass from behind to Nick Mason.
Ooh, wide
Nick
shot.
drive. Yep.
Look at the hustle.
Look at that. 3 white shirts behind that net.
They're getting the picture now.
The confidence is flowing.
Yeah, they're getting the picture. They know what they got to do. It's good to see that.
Yep. Nope. That's it. A couple more goals. Keep building off of this. Right? No let up. Connor Donovan, high shot right there is Julian Kilgore, and it's going to stay Goffstown.
Yep,
but
nice
we haven't alluded to it yet, but Goffstown with a very difficult start to the season. Julian Kilgore with that ball at X. Getting that over to Connor Donovan in the far alley. Goffstown going to work that around. So you start with the defending champs, Deerfield. What do they got, a 56-game win streak?
Something like that.
Yeah, you get St. Thomas, who's always tough. John Stark's always tough. Nick Mason drives.
Nice. Bounce.
Scores just like that, 9-1. And then this week, right, you get John Stark, who's always physical and tough with you.
Yep.
You get Division I Timberlane on Thursday. You go to Winnicott to play an athletic, physical team on Friday. And then you play Portsmouth on Tuesday. You lost 2 one-goal games, too, within a matter of a week last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good start to the season.
We got some redemption coming up.
That's right. Is that the road to redemption? Hashtag road to redemption. Eric Lacerte on the near side. Caleb on the far side. Short's taking the draw. Scoops that, wins it to himself, gets that over to Julian.
Coming around for
grabs Kevin Busiak coming around from the back.
Nice grab by Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, a lefty going righty on that, gets a good shot off. Julian just trucked over there. I don't know what the heck happened.
66, I think, just stepped right over.
All right, Caleb assigned to Caden Easter right now. Yep, Caden trying to go left. There's the quick pickup by Lacerte. Errant pass should go Goffstown's way.
Yep, good call, Kev.
That was a good pickup by Lacerte, though Caden Easter did try and drive through him, knocked Eric back a bit, but just enough to force an errant pass.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen. I mean, you know, if that's what they're going to go to, that's unfortunate.
Right. Oh, Matty Fleming taking that ball in the inbound makes number 4 look foolish there with the little side step over the midline.
Yeah, his own teammate tripped him up.
All right, Matty Fleming's at that ball up top. Goffstown's feeling it right now. You can just see the way they're bouncing and moving, talking on offense.
Yep. Pass it up.
Yep.
Pass it up.
Gets that. Takes the shot. Right there's Julian. Backed up by Kevin Busiak. Again, 2 white shirts behind the net.
Eric Lacerte.
Yep, he's got that ball up top.
Oh.
Oop. Took the shot, bounced off a John Stark defender. Eric Lacerte gets it. Right now, John Stark looks out of sorts.
Yeah, they're out of sorts there. I think they're going to go to the aggressive there. If you're going to be in there, they're going to let you know.
Yep.
Don't bother coming in.
But they're doing a lot of running around there. They're not sticking to their man. I don't think they're in zone. Oop, nice shot by Fleming. Julian Kilgore back there to make the quick restart for Goffstown. 5:40 to go. Second quarter. All right, ball on the far side. Julian gets that up to Lacerte. Back over to Matty Fleming. Ball down, gets his own GB. He just wanted to pad the stats for the scoop right there.
Yeah.
Over to Busiak. Busiak with the low shot. Nice save by the keep.
Tried to get him with that change-up shot.
Yep. With the Gabe Sabolkin.
tried to get him with the Gabe Sabolkin. Alex McCarthy with the good hustle to shut off that pass.
That is a trademarked shot.
It is.
It's that knuckleball, off-speed pitch type of thing that throws goalies for a loop.
Speaking of Gabe, looks like he's coming in.
Yeah, Gabe getting some action. See, we forecasted that one. Oh, all right. Yeah, Goffstown with the clear over to Fitzy. Fitzy over midfield.
Oh, we are offside.
We are way offside, but you don't have to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, they're counting now. Ref's trying to figure out what he actually just saw. You saw it, I saw it. Yeah, I don't think he was going to call it. Because he looked back and forth a couple times.
Yeah,
we were in the middle of a substitution.
He couldn't quite figure out, and you know that's when you're substituting in some of the players that don't have a lot of the field time.
Right,
they get a little confused. So
right, it's always better to go back on the defensive side and then work your way up.
Yeah,
Sean Hunter getting his first action of the game, coming in at some LSM. Got that good ride going on by Goffstown right now. Yep, forcing the errant pass. Sabolkin in there. See if he can come up with that ground ball going against 2.
Pop
shoulder to shoulder. Johnson. Should be Goffstown.
Yep.
And I think that last little touch by the John Stark guy trying to save it.
Yep.
Knocked it out. Gabe Sabolkin with the restart. Uses Fitz as a pick against nobody. He's got to try and go around one.
Yep. You got the open guy.
Got Andrew McCarthy out there.
Oh. You got a flag.
Yeah, you got a
offsides flag.
Should be an offsides flag to me.
Yep.
But I know about you, but when I coached, If you can't, you are offsides on the defensive side. Don't go back.
Just
Stay.
keep going.
Let's try and avoid them getting an easy goal. If we're gonna get called for that 7th guy, let's keep him out there.
Exactly.
Because your penalty's not shortened because you jump back over the line. Sorry to tell you. At least in the coach's clinic I went to, it wasn't instructed that way.
Exactly. And, as a defensive player, too, when you're chasing somebody, you know that white line is coming up.
Yeah.
To put the brakes on too late.
Yeah. You just keep going.
Yeah.
All right, Goffstown moving that ball around. Man up. Kevin Busiak had that. Has the ball stripped away from him. Griff giving chase. Knocks it down. That pole is just leaving it hanging. Griff comes up with the quick. Nick Mason gets that pass from Griff after the GB. Nick's going to fire. Nice save by Keep. Nope, just wide. Just wide. Suns in my eyes. I couldn't tell if that was a save or good action over here on the near side from Goffstown. Right. Ball on that far side. Andrew over to Nick. Nick fires just under the crossbar. We hit double digits.
We have hit double digits.
Goffstown 10, Generals 1.
Nick's
3:38 to go.
Nick's been looking to taste one today. So.
But I kind of like, we're going to actually shut the volume off here because we don't want the coaches who are scouting to see this, but it's been nice to see other players get involved.
Absolutely.
It's not just centered on Nick.
Well, it's good to show that it's good to show the depth that we have.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We're pulling people off the bench that haven't
We do
played
have
yet.
some depth.
Yeah.
Well, that happens when you have 35 seniors on a roster of 27 kids. So.
Exactly.
I mean, it happens. That's good math, right, Dave?
He is a mathematical genius.
Yes. You should see how many fingers he has on his left hand.
That's right. I have him count my money all the time. Short shorts with the win.
Yeah, short shorts wins it to himself, gets that over to someone.
Nice. Busiak with the shot in the goal.
Busiak finishes it. Who was the pass to?
It was Was
it to Jonovan?
Who's in the back corner? Jonovan, yep.
Okay.
Jonovan to Busiak.
Didn't see that. Short shorts wins it to himself over to Jonovan to Busiak, getting his first career varsity goal. Kevin Busiak. Oh, coming in here is the Cookie Monster, number 19 on the near side.
Nice.
Freshman Connor Cook. No relation to Griff. No relation.
I'm sure we're all related.
We're all related somehow. That's right.
The Vikings,
So you got Cooper Charbor on the far side. Cookie Monster here on the near side. Short shorts taking the draw. 11-1 Goffstown.
Oh, I think you're on top of him.
You can't move the ball if the guy's on top of you.
Exactly.
At some point, you can't be doing the push-up and trying to rake it away. All right, Goffstown moving that ball around. Went from Cook to Matty Fleming, back over to Busiak on the near side, back to Fleming up top. All right, over to Cookie Monster up top, back to Fleming. Hopefully we don't play past for the next couple minutes.
Right.
Fleming drives from top to bottom. Oop, dodges one, forces the second slide to hit his own player. Errant pass.
Yep. Errant pass, but you know what? A good look nonetheless. John Stark's D is getting more aggressive.
Getting a workout.
Yeah, getting more aggressive.
Getting a workout.
And unfortunately, they're running into each other. So. So John Stark player injured coming off.
Yep. Well, he took a vicious hit from his own guy
That's what
as
I mean.
Matty Fleming drove, and Beth's going to go through the concussion protocol with him right now. Shout out to the best athletic trainer in the state.
Uh-oh. Shut him down.
Oop, just wide.
See, that's a classic Mr. Hyde right
Yeah,
there.
we're going to let Dr. Jekyll back in here. 2.5 minutes left. See, now I got you saying it. Yeah, we want Dr. Jekyll back. John Stark on offense, moving that ball around here on the near side, trying to get it in 66 hands. We know he wants to go left. Sophomore Sean Hunter on him. Not having it.
We got a young crew out there right now.
Yeah, we do. Planning for the future.
Right?
Yep. Pass from top to bottom. 77 has that. Cook, some good D, forces a high shot. just over Grady's head. John Stark with someone back. They'll be there for the restart. 2:01 to go in the first half.
You know, shots like that, you're just trying to throw something just to get it.
Yep, exactly.
Just to see if it sticks. But
yep. Yeah, number 3 going all the way around. Sean Hunter putting a stick on that. Nice save by Creature. Yep, ball's out there. Grady comes up, gets the GB. He's trying to get in the stat book as often as he can. Sobolkin can't keep that ball in his stick.
Okay, defense, pull it back together. Yep. Pull it in.
There you go. Sean Hunter stepping up, forcing the drop.
That's a
little errant pass by John Stark. Should be going the other way.
Yep.
Yeah, Lajeunesse gave chase, but that was more to keep the John Stark Generals away from it.
Yep.
Lajeunesse going to have the restart here. 1.5 to go in the half. Gets that over to Grady. Grady's going to work it up. He sees Matty Fleming cutting, not having it. He's closed out. Gets that over to
got to get the touch.
Sean Hunter quick. Cook's going to get the touch.
Nice. Good ball movement right there.
Good ball movement. 1:10 left to go.
Eric Lestart coming in.
Yep. All right. Matty Fleming with that ball. Gets that over to Jonovan on the far side.
Busiak with the nice
Busiak
cut.
on the cut. Oh, if he could have held on to that. He started cradling before he caught it. Otherwise, he's going to get that one. Oh, Connor Cook getting introduced to varsity ball right there with a little push. Knocked him away like he's a fly.
Yeah. Oh, not in the back. Not in the back.
Hey, 19, you better hit the weight room, he said as he just brushed him aside.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, 35 seconds to go. And John Stark calls a quick timeout, try and settle something here on offense.
Trying to probably, use up their last timeout, take a deep breath, see if they can get a goal out of this before they go into halftime. Good call. Overall, I say, the play has changed a little bit. Different guys in there with different looks or different thoughts on their passes and whatnot. Lots of nice cutting though. I give Kevin Busiak a lot of credit for those cuts. Jonovan with the nice passes to him. Works.
Looking good. I mean, right there, that right before the timeout, Busiak curling around the backside.
Yep.
Defenders not paying attention. No head on a swivel. If he didn't cradle that ball, caught it, stepped, he'd have goal number 2.
And that's one of the things that I've always tried to coach kids is when you're defensive guy, when you're looking at the back of his head, that's when you're cutting.
Exactly.
Because
by the time he turns around.
Yeah. By the time he catches up to you, it's too late.
Because he's going to go back to look where you were, and that's end of game.
Absolutely.
I'm liking what Coach Lewis is doing. He's a lot of guys getting some playing time, but he's keeping there's a big gun out there at each moment, right?
Yep.
Again, keep that pressure on John Stark. 11-1, 35 seconds left here in the first half. Nothing fancy, communicate, nothing easy for John Stark. Make him work that ball around. If you can get the strip or get a errant shot or pass and rework it the other way, be great. So let's end the half with them only having 1 goal.
Mark Lajeunesse, Zach Provost, Cooper Chabra,
Gabe Shabolkin, Fitz,
and Lessart. Gonna try to shut them down in this 35 seconds here.
You know they're going to try and get to 66.
Either 66 or 77.
Right now 99 has it, and we promise not everybody has double digits, same numbers out there.
Right.
Yeah, all right, Caden Easter with that ball up top. Cooper Chaber on him.
He's going to go right to left.
Does the fake right, stays left. Cooper tries to. Oh, nice save by Grady.
Nice save by Grady.
You got 10 seconds left. Looking for it.
Yep.
And just like that, first half over. Goffstown 11, John Stark Generals 1. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to second half action here in the Grizzly Den. Goffstown with an impressive first half.
Very impressive. Good ball handling, good ball movement. Face-off wins are definitely key here. I think we've won them all except for one on that trip from John Stark, and didn't pull the call on it. So
right, exactly. And that should have been a call for Goffstown, but we'll let it slide.
Yep.
The key here, I'm sure Josh said it in the 10 minutes at halftime, is keep the pressure on.
Yeah.
Don't get relaxed. John Stark should come out firing if they're competitive. So, keep that pressure on. You got Cooper Chaber here near side, Griff on the far side. Andrew taking the draw. Right, the key is to keep the pressure on, get some playing time, and
Cooper Chabra with the scoop.
Cooper Chabra. Goffstown getting the touch by Griff. Getting that over to Busiak on the far side. Down to Jonovan at X.
Got Nick coming in, and we got
You got Maddie Fleming.
The Fleming Lemon.
The Fleming Lemon. Sounds like a Sprite flavor. Fleming Lemon.
He's kind of Sprite-like, you know.
Yeah, oh,
play
Joe on
play
a
the
roll
word.
here, 30 seconds into the third quarter. So we did talk to the rest about something, but we'll bring it up if we get to that. How's that?
Nah.
We don't want to jinx anything.
Oh,
errant pass from
See what happens
Busiak.
whenever
Yeah,
you bring
that's
stuff
right.
up like that?
Oh, Griff working hard to get that in. It's going to go the other way on the errant pass. Caden Easter going to take that inbound for John Stark. Jonovan giving chase. Good ride.
Yeah,
Fitzy going to pick up the ball here in the alley.
66 going to just keep bowling
Yep.
through if you don't stop him. Oh, with an errant pass. It's going to be 66 and 77.
Yep. Well,
Grady,
just wide.
nice
Grady
grab,
grabbing that.
Grabbing it on the wide and taking the time.
Yeah, getting that over to Provost.
Let's not take too much time, but
Nope. Provost gets it to Mason coming in. Yep, fakes the pass.
see now you
Goes
got
past one,
you-
goes past two, goes past three. You had Griff wide open there at
And
the
the
face-off
offsides.
dot. Yep.
Oh. Who was 33?
Miles Mayhew.
So he's the
the
young
freshman.
Young freshman.
Yep, freshman attack. So
Had
John
the-
Stark was offsides on that possession. He had the chance to bury that one.
Yeah, again, another one of those situations where if you're that far off sides in front of the ref, just keep going.
Just keep going.
Because it's not going to get any better for you.
So Miles Mayhew gets that ball here on the near side, gets it over to Jonovan. Pass out to Griffin Cook up
So
top.
if it's man down, they're not a man down right now.
Nope,
Kev.
and the ref just did that
Yep.
counting. So it's going to be quickly going to 6-on-4. Griff with the behind the back pass over to Miles. Miles keeping that in.
Oh,
Yep.
ball.
Yep. Ball's down. Jonovan with it.
It's too late now.
Yep.
Even Nick's calling him out. Nick's like, hey.
All right, Jonovan with that pass up top.
Take it.
Yeah, Griff.
Oh.
Waited. Yeah, makes the pass over to Connor.
Nice
Fires
fake.
it.
Nice shot.
Fakes the shot, gets the goalie to drop to a knee.
Now will they go
Over
with
his head.
will they go with the penalty now, or is it goal is good?
Well, the
I guess we're
goal,
about to find out.
the goal should have cleared out the penalty that was in the box.
Oh, yep, you're right. Nope.
And the flag is waved because of the goal. So maybe the penalty was already released. I think I saw somebody release, so.
All right.
All right.
So with the score to 12-1.
12-1, 9:45 to go. Johnny shorts on the dot.
I'm surprised that actually kind of surprised that the John Stark hasn't gone with the like a long pole face-off. Tried to help him out with that a little bit, and
I'm looking at their bench now. I don't think they have a fifth pole, though you could move one of your close D
yeah.
onto the wing line and move a midi back. That's what most end up doing anyhow. But I don't know. I mean,
Put your
you've won
put your wing.
99.99999% of the draws. And Cookie Monster should come up with this one.
There he
Nope.
goes.
There he goes.
Oh.
Sean Hunter comes up with it for a second. Shorts.
Oh,
Had
Short's
it.
giving it. Oh,
Back to Cookie
somebody
Monster.
take it.
And there you go. Goffstown
There,
now
Sean's
has
got
it.
now. Get the touch. Oh, he's dropped it again.
That was 30 seconds of ground ball action. There you go.
Nice man ball
Johnny
right
Harrell
there.
putting that shoulder
All
to
right.
the test.
Sean Hunter.
Yep.
Oh, he's about to get it.
Yeah, Provost in there to help out. Nobody wants the ball. Lajeunesse scoops that. Says that's going to be
Mark's
mine.
going to take it.
Gets that over to Fleming.
Oh.
Errant pass.
See, now, Kev, looking, camera can't see it, but our defense was all the way up here. It would have taken, one
Yep, one bad bounce.
bad bounce, and think you would have saw John Stark get an edge right there.
Yep. All right, Gabe Sobolkin picking up Caden Easter. We all know he wants to go left. Fires just high of Grady.
He's got a fantastic shot, but
he does. Just don't want to see it.
Yeah, exactly. Grady was waiting for it though.
Yeah. All right, John Stark with the inbound from out back. Getting that ball up top. Yep, get that ball over to Caden Easter. You know he wants to go left.
Yeah.
Sobolkin trying to force him right. Does. Rolls off of Gabe. Hits a defender on the way there. Fitzy and Provost giving chase. I got a hold on Provost there. Couldn't get that stick out of his arm. John Stark with that ball working. Cookie Monster trying to get in there.
Cookie got a little penalty, the helmet to the head.
Almost got his hand stuck in the cookie
head to
jar.
the helmet.
Yeah. All right, Caden Easter with that ball up top.
Let's see if they're gonna.
He's gonna try it. There's a pick on Gabe. Caden rolls to his left.
Yep, he got
fires. Gets it just inside Grady. 12-2. 7:49 left here in the third quarter.
See, that's where it'd be when my guys come in. That's the first thing that I would run by them is, listen, this guy only has a left-handed shot, and when you're pushing him over to his favorite side,
right, he's just helping him out.
Right.
That's John Stark goal by number 66, Caden Easter.
All right, you got Koopa Chabra on the near side, LSM. Johnny Shorts at the dot. The knuckleballer, Gabe Sobolkin on the far side, short stick. 12-2 Gothtown here. Right off.
John Stark having their issues as well.
Again, we got a scrum for that ball.
The Cooper chop.
We got a whistle.
Going John Stark's way.
Push against Gothtown. John Stark coming up with that one. Looks like they found an answer to shorts.
Yep. All right. Figured him out.
John Stark going left to right. Cooper Chabra on that ball. Harassing, knocking that ball out. Yep. Easter picking up the ball. Speaking of, Easter's this Sunday.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, those of you who haven't got your candy or Easter eggs.
I like chocolate.
Yeah, I like peanut butter. Caden Easter with that ball. We know he's going to go left. You viewers know that. Oh, rolls to his right. Fires just outside. Again, that left is more dominant than the right.
Yeah. He's just showing his talent. He can go right as well, so.
Yeah. Let's force him right, and let's make him take those right-handed shots.
Exactly.
All right, Fitzy on the ball for the inbound. Yep. Tries to roll off that. Draws the second defender by Mark. Picked up by the Cooper Chabra.
Cooper Chabra with some wheels. He's looking.
Draws the second and third defender. Gets it to the knuckleballer. Nothing there. Maddie Fleming picks up the GB. Goes through 1, 2. Rolls over.
Got him with the ward there.
We're gonna get a ward on that one. Tried to pull an Austin Taylor on that one. Little bit of weight difference there.
I think what gave that one away was the hand off the stick.
You think so? that wasn't full. My body's gonna annihilate yours. That was a push off.
Exactly.
Yeah, gets called for the ward. John Stark with the restart coming up. 77 with that ball up top here on the near side.
Yeah, they're gonna go try to pull out. Gonna try to isolate. Let's see if Gothstown defense recognizes and.
6.5 to go. Fitzy on that ball on the far side. Back to Caden Easter up top. Knuckleballer on him. Not getting pulled out too far. Going to let him get that run and start.
Yeah.
Playing that left side, trying to force him right. Not letting him pass.
Yeah, good look.
Yeah, good D right there by Gabe. Dishes that ball off. Sean Hunter with the strip. Ground ball out there. Hunter and Gabe giving chase. Sobolkin coming up with that.
Oh.
Yeah, it
got
gets
him with
hit.
the flag.
Push
with possession.
And draws the penalty on 66.
And that's the one you'd want to get a penalty on him if you.
That's right.
Kind of takes them right out.
Yeah. 6 minutes to go. In the third quarter, Gothstown Grizzlies 12, John Stark Generals 2. Okay, Gothstown with the restart. Gets that over to Busiak, up to Connor Cook up top. Over to Julian Kilgore. Down to Lacerte. Let me get that down to Miles. Oh, low pass. Miles going to give chase. Got to fight for the ball. Oop. It's got to come up White. This seems like everybody on White's there.
Yep.
3 guys giving chase. Oh, John Stark coming up with that ground ball.
Nice job going to the goalie. Whoa, way over his
Way
head.
over, and Goffstown going to be able to get possession again. Got that errant pass there, the low pass. Getting our man up to almost disappear. All right, Goffstown with the restart on the far side. And Julian over to Kevin Busiak, who rolls, draws a second defender. Not having it, pulls it out.
Still
Draws
has
a
it.
penalty, though.
Yeah, still has it.
Yeah, Connor Cook with that ball up top, gets it to Fleming Lemon. Over to Miles. Miles and Miles.
I can see Miles.
Yeah.
7 miles.
It is a nice clear day. Yeah, Cookie Monster over to Flem, over to Miles on the. Oh, he was looking for the cutter on the backside. Thought he had Julian curling all the way around. Flem tries to cut through, nothing there.
Flem's gonna watch that.
Yeah, he's got to keep that arm on that. Yep.
He's got to push every time he's.
Yeah, there is a flag down, so as soon as there's a change of possession here. Yep.
That was a nice look. Another nice
Yeah,
look.
Busiak with that one-handed pass. Or was that Lacert? That was Lacert.
Lacert. But give Cook, seeing him open in the middle.
Yep. Goffstown, good ball movement right now. Not taking anything foolish. Still a flag down, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Cookie Monster over to Miles. Miles going to get that to Julian. Nope. Julian was going to set the pick for him. Back to Cookie up top. Good ball movement. Somebody's got to drive or cut towards the net.
Yeah.
All right, drives that to Busiak. Busiak with a nice shot on net. Yeah. Julian giving chase, keeps this. I like the new rules this year with the flag down possession.
Yeah.
There you go, Julian getting that over to Miles, over to Eric Lacert.
Set something up, boys.
You got Busiak on the backside. That defender's not paying attention if he curls right now. But Cookie Monster loses the ball while it's still in his stick. Total freshman move. Oh, I got it? Whoa. All right, over to Julian. Far side, GLE in that alley, working that ball around. Over to Flem the Lem. Far ref is sitting there. Okay, what number was that I just called?
Exactly.
What number was it? You know, in the back of his head, he's just going through that number over and over and over again.
Good group of players in right now.
Yep.
One thing I think, Kev, to point out, like they got to start bringing it back in.
Yep. Connor Cook with the
Nice.
shot. Connor with his first varsity goal.
Nice.
6-minute possession.
Well, you could see as they, the goal when you're passing it around is to keep trying to, shrink that circle in, but we tend to expand.
Right.
A
We
little
were
bit.
expanding it, right, making the defensive effort a little easier.
Yep.
And just like that, 13-2 for Goffstown. Cookie Monster getting his first varsity goal of his career.
Yeah.
That makes up for him losing the ball in his stick.
Exactly.
So Johnny Short Shorts at the dot. Koopa Chabra on the near side. The knuckleballer, Gabe Sobulkin, on the far side, unattended.
John Stark down 1.
Yeah, cross-check for a minute. One more goal away from running time.
Kev, what is running time?
You get up by 12 goals. We're not there yet. 13-2 Goffstown. Once you get up by 12 goals, it's running time after the face-off.
Oh, okay.
And it stays running time as long as you're 12 or more than the other team. Once they get it back within 12 or under 12, you go back to a stop clock.
All right.
You ask me that like you don't know.
I just like the fans to know.
You do that for the viewers.
I call them fans.
They may be your fans. I haven't signed an autograph yet this year. Oh, Zach Provost giving chase, gets the ground bound. He should draw the loose ball push on that. Whoop.
Josh Lewis doesn't tolerate that.
No, Maddie Fleming getting goaded into a retaliatory.
Yep.
Instead of just walking away from it. It's nice to stick up for your teammates, but yeah, no need for that. So Maddie and number 3 are both locked in for a minute. The other John Stark penalty probably has about 45 seconds to go. Knuckleballer Gabe Sabalkin dodges tiptoes through those 3, gets the touch, makes the pass to Gabe Sabalkin.
Makes the pass to Julian.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Gabe can't pass to himself.
I just in total awe right there. I'm sorry. You're right. I was actually making sure you were paying attention, Joe. Dishes that over to Kevin.
There's 2 Gabes out there. What the heck?
Oh,
watch it. Pay attention.
Yeah. Connor Cook almost got woken up.
I was going to say he almost got his
By
second
Easter.
wake up for.
Almost got his Easter egg a little early.
Exactly.
See what I did there? Right? Yeah,
You
Easter.
are clever.
Yeah, Caden Easter, number 66. Oh, there you go. Ball
Let's go,
popping
Gabe.
up. Gabe gets that ball.
Yep.
Luckily, there was a change of possession, so he can go back like that.
Yep.
Gets his touch as he does his Wright brothers impersonation right there.
Looks like Easter was close to another penalty there.
Yeah. Again, you're up by 11 goals. Short time left here in the third. Tempers start to flare. I'm sure there's talking going on in the field we can't hear. Miles and Miles has that ball on their side, gets that over to Lemon Fleming. As those penalties have released, Flem driving to the alley. Oh, bad pass over to Julian. Not to Gabe, to Julian. That's the other Julian.
That's Julian Sabalkin.
Yes, the shorter version. Actually, for the longest time, I actually got the 2 of them confused. But that last one was just an unintentional Gabe-to-Gabe pass.
That was it.
45 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Nice
Ride by Gabe. Miles going to come up with that ball.
Number 12 with the cross check.
Yeah, he gets trucked, and that's going to draw a penalty. Welcome to the big leagues, freshman.
Yeah, and you just can't do that. I don't know. I get this frustration, but that's the first. That's the first thing they teach you in Parks and Rec is what a cross check is.
Right. Well, that's frustration right now.
Yeah.
Their coach is telling them that. Maddie Fleming with that ball. Eric Lessart coming in. It's on the far side with Cookie Monster. Gets that over to Busiak, who curls from the alley. 25 to go here in the third quarter. Flem with that ball up top, gets it over to Julian.
Ooh,
He had
nice
Miles
cut.
who cut. That was a nice little curl. Oh, we both saw that. Hopefully our on-spot eagle-eye cameraman Dave Dubois saw that and captured it for the archives.
I'm sure he did. Dave's on par,
He's better than par. He's a birdie. Hence eagle eye. Get it? Oh, just like that, the third quarter ends.
It's probably a good thing.
13-2. Grizzlies over the Generals after 3. We'll be back. All right, fourth quarter action about to begin here. As the sun's still high in the sky, hasn't set yet. Grizzlies looking good for 3 quarters. Firing on all cylinders. Using that depth right now used it in the third quarter. We'll see a lot more of that depth here in the fourth. Alex McCarthy on the draw. Griffin Cook here on the near side. Caleb Gorton on the far side. We got, about 30 seconds left on that penalty?
Yep.
Let's see if we can't get to some run time, boys.
Oh, nice.
Griff giving some chase. Javante coming up with that ball. Alex McCarthy giving chase. He got his touch now. Yeah. Working that ball around. Creature jumping the passing lane. Gets that ball up to Fitz.
Let's see.
Fitz gets it over midfield. Holding out the laundry basket. Oop, passes that over to Jonovan. Jonovan with the one-handed scoop from midair. Gets that over to Griff up top. Nick Mason coming in from the sub side. All right, you got Nick, Griff, Busiak, Miles and Miles, Connor Donovan, and Alex McCarthy out there on the offensive set. Goffstown going left to right. Good ball movement there. I would see you're going to see a lot of good ball movement I don't think you'll see much driving through the lanes.
I don't think so either.
No, keep that ball on the outsides. If there's a shot presented to you, take it, because you do have to make attempts towards the goal.
Yep.
Can't just do the Deerfield shuffle.
The Derryfield shuffle.
Well, got to have scripted plays where you're moving that ball around and making the attempts at the goal.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, little breakdown on
nice
defense
back check.
there.
Nice back check by Alex.
Alex getting the strip of that ball. Grady coming up with the loose ball.
It was his man. He had to.
He had to. Trying to be PC about that, about how that guy got by the defender. But yeah, that was Alex's guy.
I was just almost going to give him the dad. Like,
yeah.
get your man.
He'll watch that film later with Andrew and his dad, and it'll be recommented.
We don't like to keep calling things out at home, Gab. Come on.
No. What kind of house do you live in?
All right.
We call it out all the time. The more the merrier. All right, Griffin cooked the ball here near side up top. Yep, looking to get that over to Busiak, not having it. He's trying to take Easter. Yeah, he's not a big fan of the bunny.
No.
Oop, tries to swim dodge, gets it over his head. He wants to take him now. Oh, fires. I think he was trying to hit 66, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a shot on goal.
Oh,
I think Griffin's temper's going to get the best of him right
that's
here.
That's where he needs to come out.
Yeah. Oh. Griffin's got to control that stick right now.
Yeah. You got to take him off.
Griff's got to be off for the rest of the game.
Good call by coach.
All right, Donovan with that shot just wide. All right, 9:24 here to go in the game. 13-2 Goffstown. John Stark with the inbound. Trying to get that on Busiak. Loses possession. Busiak with the good ride. Yep, got a play on here. Busiak gets that.
Ooh, that's a hold.
That's another. Yeah, still kept his. I don't know how he kept his helmet on. Another push right there, and this is the choppiness we talked about in between quarters.
Yeah. The sloppy towards the end. I think John Stark is doing the desperation, trying to get do something with the ball, and becoming a lot more aggressive when they don't have it.
I think you'll see Goffstown if they can maintain possession here. That was a bad pass, bad catch, good ride there by Goffstown. Fleming doing the somersault, doesn't come up with it with the trick.
Good job, John Stark coming out, pulling it out, giving themselves a break.
Yep, all right, Fitzy on the ball here. Yeah, a couple of poke checks on that defender, not letting him get a clear view of the net. All right, 77 with that ball up top.
That might have been a Ward right there.
Good D by Donovan and Fleming. There was a chance for a GB there. John Stark picks it up. 77 with that ball up top. Stark having a tough time holding on to that ball today.
Holding on to it,
passing it, holding
everything about it.
I mean, even just running in transition, they're dropping the ball.
Yep. Push with possession on Matty Fleming. So we're going man down.
Man down unit's going to be Caleb Gorton, Connor Fitzpatrick, Mark Lajeunesse, Zach Provost,
Lacerte.
And Eric Lacerte is a short stick, middle of the box. All right, near side alley. John Stark has it. Okay, and here we go with the restart. Goffstown just going to keep that packed in. No need to come out.
Yeah.
Be happy with them passing around. Watch them try and get that ball to 66. He's on the far side up top right now.
I think that's going to be their shot anyways.
Yep.
It's unless they have a cutter come down, but just like that. Look at that. They shut that off, Kev.
Yep.
We mentioned it in the in our last commentary and did a great job shutting it down, just like we planned it.
Just like we planned it. Easy game, isn't it?
When you're up here.
Yeah. All right, 7.5 to go. That pass just intercepted by John Stark. Fitz giving chase. Mark going to do the quick slide. Not having. Oh, off of Provost's head.
That's one for the Woods.
That's one, yeah. Sasquatch will get that one later. Oh, we do have Glennie, right, in Glen Lake?
We have Glennie, and didn't we have wasn't there crazy clowns going around at one point?
I think that was just your neighborhood, Joe.
Must have been. I think it was me.
All right, back to the action. Matty Fleming coming in. Goffstown able to successfully defend that man-down situation. Caden Easter with the shot, rips it.
Nice save.
Eaten up by Grady.
The creature.
Creature double feature. Grady gets that ball. Oh, trying to get it to Busiak. Past him. Caleb Gorton comes up with that. Brings it back in the defensive side to reset. Gets that pass over to Fleming over midfield. We get the touch. And now I'd see Goffstown just trying to work that ball around. Caleb looking to get a goal.
Got it.
He got it.
Put us over that time.
He was asking for it. He got it.
So 14-2, we go to running time after this faceoff.
14-2 Goffstown. What's going to happen now? As soon as the faceoff hits, running time. So anything that goes out of bounds, any penalties, the only time that clock is stopped is if they get under 12 or if there's a timeout called.
That was a great explanation, Kev.
Thank you. I try my best. I'm here all day. Literally all day.
Oh, that's right. You got the next game too.
All right, Johnny Short's going to take the draw. Cookie Monster here on the near side wing. Koopa Chabra on the far side.
Koopa Chabra.
Want to shout out to Bud Flanagan for reminding us of that nickname that we came up with in the Jamboree.
That's right.
Ooh, nice work right there.
Oh, they had it again. They had it again.
They had Busiak cutting through. You got running time, even with that ball out of bounds. Yep. Good effort by your Grizzlies today.
Yep.
A lot of Dr. Jekyll. A little bit of Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, you could see where it was getting them, to them. Oh,
Yep. Ball down.
Got to scoop those up.
Yep. Goffstown's got to get that a little tripped up there.
Koopa
Chabra coming up with that. We'll call him the Koopa Scoopa.
He was on that one. Nice job.
Scoopa. Comes up with that. Does the
Taking
one
the
hop.
shot.
That was like a baseball one hop crow step. The crow hop.
He was trying to throw him off. He was
Look,
trying to get some extra speed.
yeah. We got Gabe Knuckleball Sobalkin and then Chupacabra Koopa Crowhopper.
That's like the quadruple C.
Yeah. Whew. Got to start writing these nicknames down. We got Lemon Fleming here.
Lemon Fleming. Of course, his parents aren't happy that I call him the Fleming when their last name is Fleming.
That's right. That's okay.
Fleming.
We're giving creative justice
Exactly.
or liberties. All right, Cookie Monster coming up with that scoop over here.
Scoop and
Ooh,
go.
look at that. Trying to pivot on a dime.
Nice moves.
Nothing there. Pulls it out. Gets that over to Flem. Over to Sobalkin on the far side. Now, just as we try and fast forward, we got just under 5 minutes now. Fleming's going to fire just high. Just under 5 minutes here to go. I believe the keep it in possession doesn't take effect if you're over 3 or 4 goals, right? If that differential is higher.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, they used to play it any time under 2 minutes. If you were up at any point, once you got your touch, you need to keep it in the restraining box. I believe a few years back they worked that, so now it's only in a competitive balance under 2 minutes.
Yep. Which makes sense.
Right, so Goffstown won't technically need to keep it in, though we have a tendency of coming out of the box when we're in those possessions, so maybe we should subconsciously keep it. Miles shedding the second defender. John Stark quick to close out there. Miles for Miles running around, gets that to Lemon.
If there's 4 in his family, they would be Miles for Miles.
That's right. Oh.
I can see for Miles.
Wasn't that his first name? Oh, Jonathan intercepted
with the
that
interception pass.
All right, gets that touch. 3:45 to go here in the game.
Lassart's coming back in.
Well, gets the pass from Knuckleball. Nope, from Cookie. Too many people. I don't even know people's real names anymore.
Exactly. I'm like, who is he talking about?
Let's go with it, Joe. All right, Miles working behind the net, trying to invert something here. Gets that to Busiak in his right, rolls to his left. He's looking to shoot.
Oh,
You know he wants
leaving
to
it hanging
go.
out there a little too long.
Oh.
Donovan
Donovan
with the goal.
Donovan gets one
Gets
more.
the hat trick.
15-2. And again, running clock.
Yep.
Goal by number 10, Connor Donovan.
And with that,
3 minutes to go. Goffstown's going to go to 2-1 on the season. Got Division 1 Timberlane on Thursday.
that's always a good game.
A hard-fought battle on Friday night against the Winnicott Warriors in Hampton. So if you're looking for something to do, hit that game at Winnicott Friday night. Hit the Beach Plum on the way back.
Exactly.
Sounds like a plan for me.
The lobster roll.
Yeah, maybe hit that on the way and on the way back. 2.5 minutes to go now. Johnny Short Shorts coming up, winning it to himself.
Oh,
no.
He's we're going to get it anyway.
He's going to let Sean Hunter get the pad the stats GB on that one.
Right. Thank you, Sean Hunter. Julien. Run, Julien, run.
Julian. Market Basket's local produce boy. Getting that ball in the far alley. Over to Cookie Monster. Gets that to Lacerte. Nick Mason coming in for the last 2 minutes.
Coming in for a little 2-minute action.
Yeah. Make sure the lactic acid didn't build up too much in his legs. That's all that is. Just get that body out there. I know a lot of the guys coming off they get some extended time they're not used to, probably a little winded.
Yep.
I'd see for the next minute 45, Goffstown just working that ball around. You get that ball up top to Cookie, over to Julian on the far side. Draws one defender, draws a second. Throws the
pass or a shot?
That's the EFIS. That's the Gabe Sobalkin EFIS.
Ephus.
Oh.
Smart play by the John Stark defense.
Roll that over to the goaltender.
Oh.
Connor Cook trying to jump that pass, just misses it. Just over a minute left here in Goffstown. A warm, windy day at the Grizzly Den.
Chilly now. Oh, nice defense.
Good defense
by
there by Lacerte.
Don't leave it hanging out there. That's a hold.
That's a grab and a hold.
They might not call that.
But that was a grab from behind.
Yeah.
A hold. A failed wrap check. There's a lot of stuff in that one. 45 seconds to go here. I think the refs are content, unless it's something serious, just to let it go.
Yeah.
35.
I was gonna say, here we go.
Nothing easy here. Let's try and keep them off the scoreboard for this last 30. John Stark with the fast break.
We'll take that.
There. Yep.
Bad pass. Let the clock run out. Call it a game.
It looks like this one's going to end up in the books as 15 for the Grizzlies, 2 for the Generals. Goffstown moving to 2-1 for the season. Timberlane Owls on Thursday afternoon here in the
get
Den.
the goal for one more.
Make that 16-2. And just like that, that's all she wrote.
That's all
A lot
she
of
wrote.
Dr. Jekyll, no Mr. Hyde.
See you next time.
See ya.